Okay. Okay, I'm out in the rain. Going to the mailbox. Oh man, it's gonna have to walk in. I hope I don't fall with these clown shoes I have on, because this is the path is. It's a little in my video here. It's a little lighter than it actually is. My grown son wants to check the mail, and it's like, I don't know, 6 a.m. in the morning or something, I know. But I have to humor him as much as I can. So even though it's raining and I do not want to fall, I'm still going to the mailbox. And I hope this cell phone is waterproof. I've mentioned that it's not actually, it doesn't have the rating, but it does have, it's a Pixel 4a, so it has some protection, but of course if it breaks, I'd have to buy a new one. I can't afford to buy a new one, but well, I wouldn't get a whoops, I'm not going to go down the stairs where the railing is missing. I'll walk out here in the road. My computer's working pretty good. I keep messing with it, and I have people, and they're correct. I have people telling me, don't mess with it anymore, Jim. It's working, leave it alone. And then I decide to fix a little something, do a little, add a little something to it, and then I have problems. Video and audio not in sync, or it's always going to be something I mess up. And I mentioned in a video the other day that I remember I ordered in from Amazon a rehabbed Dell computer, and I got it, and it looked like it was in mint condition. I mean, it really did. And I loved it. It only lasted, I don't know, 30 minutes or an hour or something. I, started loading all of my, apps and things on it, and then the SSD drive just went. Now, they had all kinds of help. 800 number to call, websites to go to. They had, but I just didn't want to deal. I just returned it. But now I think the price is $150 for the unit, and I'd like to try it again. I like the big data, I mean, the mini computer is working, the B-Link or whatever. I mean, it's working. Well, the first one I got, there was a problem with audio, and I kept it. And that was a mistake. And I was able to use it, but recording, I could watch, movies and sound, all that kind of. But when I tried to make a video, and then the audio would be messed up on it. And but anyway, the second, B-Link that I hang on here a second. Ouch! A bunch of water coming off the edge of this mail thing here. Oh, a whole bunch. Okay. Man, there was a whole bunch the other day too. Well, maybe this is the flyer. Let's see, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, great. This is actually what I've been looking for. I've told you about it. Fort Worth has a, stick too, great. They have a service, if you're handicapped or disabled or whatever the problem is, if your doctor approves you and it's sent in and everything, and this is it. I went to my doctor for a regular exam, and they filled the paperwork out for me. Actually, I say doctor because it's just too hard to explain. It's a nurse practitioner or whatever that I'm going to. And before her, there was another one at the same place. The doctor actually there, I did not care for him when I first went there. And then one time he was busy or something or other, and they said, so-and-so, the nurse practitioner, or is it doctor practitioner? I can't remember. I don't know right away. That's why I just say doctor. They said, she's available. And I'd had a little bit of success when I was in Florida. Just before I left Florida, I changed insurance companies, and I picked out you have to pick a doctor, and I picked out a female doctor, and she did a thorough exam. I mean, she just did so much, and I thought, from now on, if I can, I'm just going to get a female doctor. And anyway, I did, and I really like the one I had before for several years. Then she moved on to someplace else, and then there was this other one there. I think there's one doctor and 2 or 3 nurse practitioner, no, not nurse, it's, I guess, doctor, I forget what they call it. Why did I start this since I don't know what they're, but now with this service, and it's called Trinity Metro. Well, actually, it's called something else. I think it's called Trinity Metro Access or something. But I think I just mentioned it in the last video or the video before about how it works. And now in my hand here, it costs me $1.08 to send it. It's a thick envelope. There'll be a membership ID card, and now it's not charity. You pay. It's $4. And you have to make your appointment ahead of time. Now, but they will take you. I think in some communities it differs. In other states and things like that, if they have it. I think some places they just would take you for medical appointments and certain things like that. But this service is anywhere in Fort Worth. You have to let them know a day ahead of time, and then you have to let them know a day ahead of time, when they should pick you up. And that can be a problem. Now, I've never used it, but my ex-wife, Darlene, she used to use them for grocery shopping, and they were really nice. Because you're loading. She would get like 2.5 grocery baskets full of stuff, and loaded onto the bus. Well, our grown son had to go with her, but so, wow, flood, and this. Hope this mud's not slippery. Yuck. The rain is really coming down. Okay, let's see. Hey, yuck. I tell you, these lawn people, they come and cut the grass. I think they cut it no matter what. Because you can see on the ground, the grass had just been cut fairly recently. Okay. I'm going to stop. Thank you very much for watching.